Okay, after a few minutes of rest, I can continue flinging my balls at this thing. Nope, this isn't working either. At least it's staying asleep this time. So this is going to be ball number 8 by my count. And no! It just refuses to stay in and now it wakes up. Icy Wind, I think Gardevoir can take 2 more of these. Well, 1 more if there's still any superpower or ancient power left and it decides to use those first. Ancient power, as I said, 37. So at least Hypnosis works this time. And it's just really hard for the morale when you keep throwing the balls and Regis always breaks out instantly. But all it takes is 1 ball. 1 ball to change everything around. See? Again, didn't wiggle even once! But that doesn't mean the next one will be the same or that it'll be different. Each ball is a different experience. Even though there are only like 5 possible outcomes. Wiggles, doesn't wiggle, wiggles once, twice, 3 times, or it stays in. So, 1, 2, damn it! Stay in! Stay the fuck in! I don't know how to comment anymore. This commentary must be really boring, but come on, it doesn't stay in at all. Do now! Thought for a second it might be it, then wakes up, ancient power. At least it's not Icy Wind. It would of course need a switch, but I can take another Icy Wind, so I'm gonna keep Gardevoir in right now. Despite the beeping, you might want to turn on the vuvuzela option if you're getting tired of it, because I don't know, I think the vuvuzelas actually sound better than the goddamn beeping. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, for those of you watching in the distant future, well, I should probably keep that for when I go on my way to catch Regirock, because I could really catch Regis at any time now, or it could force a switch. Something is gonna happen in those next few turns. And nope, didn't work either. Fast asleep. So everything hinges on this 1 ball, because I get the feeling that if this one doesn't work, it's gonna wake up, use Icy Wind, and force Gardevoir to switch out. Because I don't want to... No, superpower! Well, that means it's going to be able to take another Icy Wind nonetheless, and another drop to attack and defense. This has got to be its last superpower. I thought it did all 5 of them, and Hypnosis misses. Icy Wind, yep, there we go. So I'm gonna be forced to send Milotic in as a replacement. This is where having 2 sleepers really comes in handy, because you get much wider coverage. As for the Pokemon that you want to use with Hypnosis, I don't have only Surf and Ice Beam, but I have access to Psychic and Thunderbolt on the same Pokemon as Hypnosis. So, okay, Milotic makes a very good first impression, and it also has Recover, unlike Gardevoir, so if it takes too much abuse, which shouldn't be the case because it's strong against Icy Wind, there's always Recover, and Regis breaks out of this ball once again, catching some Z's, and okay, let's hope this one is the one. Could it be? 1, 2, 3, yes! Yes! Regis was caught, and this one, judging by what I've seen, has amazing special defense. It's definitely an improvement over that first one. So, with that done, let's get the hell out of Dodge, and our next destination is going to be the desert north of Mobile. Of course, I'm going to heal my Pokemon. My Gardevoir is nearly dead, and I still got 2 more Regis to catch. And I think I can catch Regirock with 32 Ultra Balls, so I don't think I'm gonna buy any more. For now, I'm gonna see after I beat Regirock, or catch it rather. But yeah, as for that whole vuvuzela thing, for those of you who are watching from the distant future, well, YouTube added an option to view just about any video on the site, there's this button shaped like a soccer ball, and when you click on the soccer ball, there are you can hear the sound of vuvuzela horns, which are a popular subject of ridicule when it comes to the 2010 Soccer World Cup. So this is for those of you who will be watching 10 years from now and don't know what the heck a vuvuzela even is. Well, hopefully it doesn't become a tradition, at least, because the sound of that, as I said, is about as annoying as the beeping in Pokémon when your Pokémon's in the red. And of course, since Regirock's cave is at the far end of the desert, there will be a few random encounters, which is why I put Milotic as my lead. It works very well against the critters that are here, and I think, well, I don't think an Ice Beam from Milotic is going to be able to kill Regirock. A Surf probably would, though, because that Milotic is still level 51, which is huge, an 11 level advantage over Regirock. Regirock has fairly decent special defense, 100 in fact, and 80 base HP, but I think a Surf would do it in nonetheless. I guess I could use something like Blaziken, but I think Regirock also has Ancient Power, and that's just going to be asking for trouble. Besides, as I said, Milotic has Recover, which should be helpful if the battle drags on like it did with Regis, though Milotic won't be quite as effective against Regirock as it was with Regis, because, as I said, its superpower is going to be much stronger, Ancient Power as well, it's got Curse, and what is the fourth move? I don't really remember, but those three, I remember Regirock has these as well. So, okay, this one is, okay, left, left, down, down, then use Rock Smash. And yes, I read about it beforehand. I can't read Braille that well. In fact, I can't read Braille at all, so that's what GameFAQs is for. And okay, we're gonna do the same thing as last time, saving before trying to catch Regirock. And here we go! Regi number 2. Hopefully it goes as smoothly as Regis did. Well, Regis didn't go as smoothly as Zapdos, for example, but it was still pretty good. No one died, and I was never in any threat of dying, but Regirock, as I said, is going to be a bit tougher. Okay, so Regirock can take an Ice Beam to the face, and it will be able to take a second one as well. I assume, at least. Unless it's a critical hit. Let's see. Oh, it's in the red. Well, I'm gonna stop hitting it right now, and Superpower is probably gonna hurt. 43 damage. Regis couldn't even hope to do that. And, oh man, Hypnosis misses. Again, an Ancient Power should hurt a bit as well. Oh, wow, it's a critical on top of that. Well, okay. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? It missed again. And, come on, I'm being bombarded here by superpowered attacks. Oh, 49 HP left only. See, this is why I'm over-leveled. For cases like this. And Hypnosis actually connects this time. And before I throw a single ball, I'm going to use Recover, because I don't want my Milotic to die so easily, at least not before it did a few superpowers to lower its attack and defense. Oh, what? Oh! What a waste. Well, at least it's doing superpower, getting weaker and weaker, only 20 damage this time. And okay, Hypnosis again. It connects. This LP is brought to you by the Microsoft Kinect. Nah, just kidding. And this time it stays asleep. Well, it can't wake up instantly, unlike in the first generation, but it didn't move at all in the first generation whenever it woke up. So, oh yeah, of course, let's resume that pattern of Ultra Balls breaking instantly. Another superpower, gonna get really weak now. Attack fell, defense fell, blah blah blah, get on with it.